When we think of joyful people, we tend to think about the super rich and super comfortable, or the people on Instagram who are on their boats just jumping from island to island and clinking their glasses, celebrating something. And we tend to equate joy with rich, happy, and comfortable. But there's these two guys in the Bible who are equated with the word joy that we would never do so. A guy in the Old Testament named Habakkuk, and a guy in the New Testament named Paul. And Habakkuk was a guy who was told by God that his land would be invaded and his people would be destroyed. And Paul was a guy who was in prison more often than not. And yet Habakkuk writes this. He says, "Though the fig tree does not bud, or there are no grapes in the vines, and though the olive tree does not bear fruit and there is no food, though there is no cattle left or no sheep left, yet I will rejoice in God my Savior. I will rejoice in the Lord." And Paul the Apostle, suffering in prison, whipped and chained, he writes the most joyful letter in the New Testament, the letter to the Philippians. And he writes, "Rejoice in the Lord always." And again I say rejoice. Both these men, in suffering and in pain, had more joy than many of us do walking in freedom under the sun. Because joy is never about circumstances. Joy is about a person, Jesus. And if you have Him, you can rejoice no matter what the circumstances.